Hello. How are we all doing? Let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. And welcome to this debrief stroke roundup, because I didn't get a chance to do a roundup last night because there was a game and we won, which was good. Evening Go Squad. Yep, you are the number one here. Elden Eagle. Hey, mate. Hope you're well. SWFC edits 10, I think that is. He could be going. We'll talk more about the Backinson thing later. I never thought I'd see bloody Fabrizio Romano do a tweet, though. Evening, Nat, how are you? Hope you had a good Christmas. Evening, DJ. Did we have a good Christmas, everyone? Let me know how you feel. Evening, Glenn. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm tired, mate. Apart from that, I'm good. Oh, Christ, a lot of people came in. Evening, Jez. D, mate. Bye, but busy, but how is yours, everyone? How is everyone doing? What's everyone doing tomorrow? I'm not doing much. I'm staying in. Quiet one. Have we have any idea why Bayer got sent off? Yeah, Alan, apparently violent conduct. According to what I've seen everywhere, it was violent conduct. According to what I've seen everywhere, it's violent conduct in terms of Bayers reacting badly to the tackle, and just throwing a punch in. Apparently, enjoying a beer after pub lunch. That's not bad. Quiet day, mate. Got to go around Boxing Day Friday, so better than that is great. How are we all doing on a mental health check? Let's just do a quick mental health check. How are we all doing? 1 to 10. 10, your mental health is good. 1, if not, let's go for it. Hey, Lou, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hey, mate, just a quick question. Do you think we have a replacement for Backinson? Nope, I don't. With what Danny said last night in the interview with Rob Statton, it sounds like we've not got nothing lined up yet. Now, I don't know how much of that is him playing a good poker face, but I don't think he's got something lined up yet. 10, good. 5, I hope it could get a little bit better, DJ. But yeah, then I'm going to try January. Good luck. If you want actual general football, that's going on at the minute. Both are winning 1-0. Wednesday ain't doing our mental health. I don't know, Glenn. They've not been too badly. Two results that have gone not our way. And if football affects your mental health that much, maybe you shouldn't be supporting football for a bit. Take a break. No one's going to think less of you as a fan if you need to take a break from football, Glenn. I'm not going to lie, mate. If football affects your mental health that much, take a break from it. Don't let it dictate it. I wouldn't. Nat's 8. Not bad. Didn't think we were going to hold on. No, I didn't either. Had to be careful with my health. I understand that, SWFC. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Mine's about 8 at the minute. I could do with more sleep. I could do with a lot more sleep, but that's the joys of being a parent again with a 3-week-old on Tuesday. So, yeah, I've got that to look forward to. So the sleep isn't going as well as it is, but the little man's doing well, though, which is the main thing. I think we could possibly try a loan as a replacement back. Yeah, I could see that. All right, Lodo Wednesday, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. 1 day until market over. Think it can be a busy one for us. I do as well. 10.5 dry January should even apply to the weather. Yeah. Thing is, Danny doesn't talk about injuries either. He just lets us get on with it, doesn't he? To be honest with you, he just lets us get on with it. He doesn't use it as an excuse. He says it's what it is going to happen. 23 people watching, 13 likes. Get us likes up, please. CYNC. Doing all right, Jake. Big win at the end of 2023. Yep, true. Mate, I'm not coming to Sheffield for the next 2 home games. My little girl's 2nd birthday on New Year's, and not bothered about the FA Cup, to be fair. No, family's more important, mate. Family is more important than football. The amount of times that I've had to not do a football thing because of football, family-related stuff. Yeah, sleeping for the week. She says that while falling asleep. Congratulations, Punky Ho. I'll let her answer that one. But thank you very much, Nat. You keep mouth off everything behind closed doors, so you'll never know when the window opens. You never know, but I think it's one of those things where it'll be interesting to see what happens with the window, because I think we're going to be busy. I think there's a lot of things we need to get in. Apologies, I'm playing with my beard. I need to find something to have in my hands. That'll do. Sync. Oh, sync. Oh, there. Fair enough. That makes sense. Sync. That would save me the headache. Thank you, mate. Sync. That makes a lot of sense. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, god damn it. Rashford. I want Nottingham Forest to win. Uncle's a Nottingham Forest fan, and I've got a mate who's a Man United fan who's in Nottingham, and he's just a bit, yeah. So I thought Gatterman did play well yesterday. He did lose the ball a little bit though, and so did Masaba, which was a bit annoying. 1-1 Man U. Goal prediction for the new year. I'm saying 2-1 to us. I'll go 2-1 as well, I actually think, because I think we might be able to do it. We have to be busy. I have had a child you can hold. I will still follow the life regardless, but take a step. No, it makes sense. Football is second line family in life. If you need to take a break, dude. There's no harm in it. It doesn't make... I'm going to say this to everyone. If you need to take a break from football, make sure you do, because it's important. Sometimes you just need that little bit of a step away. But I understand that, mate. 29 people watching, 15 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. 2023 for me is a year of joy and sadness. I can get that, mate. I can imagine it was a very difficult Christmas for you this year. My thoughts are with you and your family. And also, while we're at this as well, we lost a big member of the Sheffield Wednesday community in Beast. And I'd like to just send all the love and support to Beastie family. With everything that they've gone through, it sounds like he might just be there and thereabouts. And the thing is, he was always someone you saw at games. Him and his daughter Holly, at Wednesday on Twitter and all socials, they were always present in the crowd. There were always a picture. There was always he always was a good person to talk to, banter. He was just a lovely bloke who had a lot of time for everyone. Didn't matter if you were new to the ground or it was the first time you'd ever been, or he just made you feel at home. And there's not many fans that make you feel like that at your home ground at times. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Our thoughts or prayers are with him and his family. I think why Danny might be going for a striker is because he could be thinking of playing two up front. Could do. We also lost Tango's daughter, Lauren, too. That is correct. It's just been a very awful end to a lot of people losing people at the end of this year. So it's a difficult one. So we're thoughts with Tango. And for what everyone says about Wednesday at time, when they do one thing very well, we rally around our own and we look after our own and we make sure people are okay. And we make sure everyone's doing well. So yeah. No worries, Glenn. I get it. I completely get it. Me and my dad haven't gone to a game yet. Fair enough. Pick a good one to go to. I should be going to the Plymouth game. Me and Worko are going. So we should be going to the Plymouth game in March. It's been hard, and it's been a hard end to the year for Wednesday fans. It has. It's been a weird year though. It's been a weird year because we had this massive excitement miracle that happened right near the end of the season, where we're like, could we actually go up? Bottled it a little bit in terms of what we were doing, kind of thing. Yeah, I did see them all hugging Tango, which I thought was lovely. I thought it was a really good thing. But then we managed to do the miracle 4-4, my famous dream of doing that, where I went mental. Thank you for everyone who actually watched that with me as well, and who were in the chat for it, because it was a very good night. I want to do more watch-alongs when I can do them. Oh, what a goal, give White. Go on, lad. Now it sounds a bit bad because that's United, but go on. Yes, boy. And let's have a look. Do you see the play? Yeah, it just showed a lot of love, kind of thing. We are only planning on going to one game from 18th. Oh, nice. So, is that soon? I believe more that we could do. I believe more that we could do the biggest meal staying up to feeling more positive. To be fair, it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's not out the range of possibility. There's still a lot of point to play for. For me, it all depends on what we do in the transfer window. Like, we're on 19 points, QPR on 21, Rotherham on 17, Huddersfield on 25, Birmingham on 28, as are Stoke and Plymouth and Swansea on 29. It could be interesting, especially when you look at Plymouth, who haven't really got a manager in yet. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think we just got to not go overboard when we lose a game, because we are going to lose games. It's going to happen. And I think this is the thing. We all know the start of this season got screwed up by everything that happened in the summer. We had a transfer window. We had the whole situation with the saga with Statements FC, and we needed to concentrate on the football. We didn't do that. Yeah, we got the wrong man in to start off with. Danny Rule was second on that list between him and Munich. Munich got it because he had a better CV, according to Chansiri. Or didn't Chansiri say the Rule the manager with better CVs? But I think he got it because he got a promotion on his CV. I think if we had Danny from the start, it might have been a little bit better. But at the same time, it is what it is. We can't change the past. The past has happened. We're in the position we are, and we've just got to build with it. The issue I've got right now is that we are running out of fit players. The squad depth is really bad. Honestly, it's a miracle for me to cut the game versus Bournemouth on my birthday, 18th as well. I've seen us beat Plymouth, Argyle, Newcastle United, Peterborough United, all at Hill for beating Barnsley at Wembley. Brilliant wins. They were very much so. I honestly 100% believe that we'll stay up. My opinion changed day by day if we're staying. I think that's the thing. I think it's weird. I think everyone's got that thing. I think every day someone's opinion about us staying up changes, and it all depends on how we played or what happens. Like, you look at what's going on at the minute with the injury crisis, and I'm going to call it an injury crisis because it is. You've got Iorfa who's out. We don't know what the situation with Akin in. We've got about 10 players now out, which is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Even though I modded the Plymouth game on my own, you smashed that night as well, mate. You absolutely smashed modding that, and I could not have done it without you, mate. You were absolutely crucial to helping run it, and I want to give a big shout out to my moderators because they've been absolutely fantastic over the last year. This year alone, because the channel's just grown and grown and grown. And we keep growing it, and the whole point of this channel is just to keep growing it and enjoying it. And that's the thing. We got to just, for me, the moment I stop doing this is the moment I don't enjoy doing it. And I've been doing this since the 2011-2012 season. And the 2019 season, I nearly stopped. I nearly stopped it because I wasn't enjoying it. But then I got that little bit of camaraderie, talking to other people like Dapper doing the 72 review show, talking to Deck doing the Talking Wednesday podcast. I got my love for it back. I think we deserved something out of Cardiff. We did. I think the Cardiff game, it was one of the ones we played very, very well, but we weren't clinical enough. 18 shots, and you have 18 shots and only have about 6 on target. Your shots on target have to be in double figures. We better not sign Scott Hogan. God, I hope not. I honestly don't think he's actually an option. I think it's just one of those ones that we literally had to. It's a name that got put out there and we just went for it. It got talked about. By the way, if you're not a big fan of transfer speculation, where's my soundboard?
Warning. The following is transfer speculation. Please refrain from losing your mind when finding out this information.
Thank you, Jack. But yeah, this coming month is going to be very much transfer speculation, the lot. And if it's not something you like, because I will be going massively into the speculation side of it, and there'll be a lot of videos like I always do in the transfer window. I understand it, but at the end of the day, I report news. It is news. What's your thoughts on this? Do you think we'll nick it? We might do. Rate might go. We might do. It all depends on what we bring in. Let's have a look. Having Josh will be crucial. Staying up, possibly. Muniz with a better CV. In the terms of Ozan Eagle, the thing is, he had a better CV because Danny hadn't actually been a manager. At all those clubs, he was an assistant manager. That's the thing. In terms of manager and a promotion, that's what I mean, better CV. If you look at it as what he's worked Southampton, Leipzig, Bayern, German, it's a much better thing, but I don't get it. Thank you, darling. Hey, Ben, how you doing, mate? Hugo Lowe's to sign for LAFC. About time. All right, Punk. Hey, Tom, how you doing, mate? Oh, you well? Dulcet tones of Mr. Workout, of course. There was over 100 fans for the Plymouth game, and everyone was well behaved. The whole night was a joy, and credit to the club when a fan came in. You lot were awesome. They were wearing 100% of the way. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Mate, what's your take on the goal conceded against Cardiff? What Dawson at for? Dawson was at fault for the second. I'll say the second one because his reaction and getting up were way too slow. But the thing is, Dawson at the minute is the scapegoat. The problem is, Dawson, Glenn, my opinion of what the Dawson thing, it's in the video. I say what it is, but Dawson at the minute is a good keeper. I think at League One. I think we had to give him a benefit of doubt and give him a try in the Championship. I don't think Vasquez is possibly going to be here in the January window. I think he might get recalled back because he's not played. I think Dawson's a good shot stopper, but he flaps too much. He comes out for things. This is the thing. I think it's going to be interesting to see what we do. I like Dawson. I like him. He's a Wednesday out through and through. I think the time where he's a fantastic shot stopper. There's things that make you question, like parrying the ball all the time annoys the living crap out of me. Hey, Morgan, how you doing, mate? Hey, mate. Hi, Jackson. I don't. The thing is, when you got to think of all these assistant managers who were good, who was at good teams, I would have took the gamble on Danny a lot sooner. Yeah, true. Top tip. Ruin dry January by committing to have a drink every time Punk say cracking bit of business through the month. Yeah, that's a good way. 10 minutes at a time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Or me saying superb, take a drink. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fair enough, mate. This is the thing, Glenn. It seems like you only watch the video when we win. Or whatever. At the end of the day, mate, a lot of my thoughts you'll get on the videos, even if it's a loss. Like, this is the thing. I think I understand it. You don't want to watch it. Like you, Glenn, you can turn off after a game and do it. I don't get to turn off. I do this because I love doing it, and I think it gets harder when it's a loss to cover. But like I said, Cardiff game, we should have buried it, but we didn't. Dawson doesn't have confidence because the fans get giving so much shit. Possibly. I'll hold my hands up for that one. I've given him some crap this season. Mine is a lot better. Mine is a lot of when I give a player crap after a game, it's because I'm still in the moment of the game, and then I go do one of these live streams and I just look and go, okay, that's what it is. 34 people watching, 18 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Where is it? So yeah, it's an interesting one. We definitely do need to bring in a person. The pro footballer, if you can't have the face, Ryan, I don't agree to that logic. He's human as well. He's human. Some of the things footballers get, you wouldn't get in an everyday job. You would not get in an everyday job the abuse you get. I think you're saying a pro footballer, if he can't hack, he shouldn't be one. I think, please remember they're a human being, right? I think a lot of footballers get a lot of crap and people forget they're human. I give them footballers thing and then I've gone, maybe that was a bit too far. At the end of the day, I think we have to be wary what we say. Because you don't know what that person's going through in their life, kind of thing. But football is the only career where a fan can have a go at you, kind of thing, for a mistake. If I went into your workplace or someone's workplace and came up to you and said, you're a effing blah-de-blah-de-blah, you go to HR. Football, you don't get to do that. I think sometimes fans can be fickle, depends, say, versus Stoke. Yep. I thought Dawson played well against Preston, but I only saw... Against Preston, he was fantastic. He caught everything, he looked better. I think we needed a new keeper, but Dawson isn't getting some unnecessary stick. I'm going to have the Blu-ray of Five Nights at Freddy on January. Nice. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Just think at least we didn't go 2 on goals to win. Yeah. 2024 will be the correct signings. I've got a feeling Roll will change it. I don't know why he's still an amateur, but he does absolutely one. Big respect for you doing this video when we lose. I appreciate it, mate. Must get on your nerves when we lose. Oh yeah, it massively gets on my nerve, but I still do it. Sometimes we speak too soon and overact with situation. True. Masaba was shocking. He lost the ball a lot yesterday, but 18-year-old kid, gonna happen. Do we sing Danny Rule to tune of Danny Cole? If not, we need to. We do. Can't agree. Sorry, paid more than the average Joe. Comfort territory. Fair enough, mate. We're gonna agree to disagree on this one, Ryan. We're gonna agree to disagree on this one. But just be careful. Money doesn't make everyone happy, kind of thing. Like, I'm all for having people have a bit of kind of thing. The only stick he took is because he dropped clangers. I've seen more stick for him when he hasn't dropped clangers as well, mate. But we're gonna disagree to disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree on it, mate. Because I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. There's a lot of pressure on Cam. I think being a local lad and went to add to it. We should remember what Chris Kirtland's subject said on the subject. Yep, agree. Teammate, we do. Built a new out team around Gassam and Cassim Femeru. Yep, it'll work. Hey, Barry, how you doing, mate? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I agree with that. Gassam and Canamat Femeru, Masabo, well, I think it'll be interesting to see what we do. I've seen a fair advert with Danny Cool song. I swear it doesn't show that when they are massive. I don't know what will. It's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting watching the whole thing. I can't see Jesse Lingard. He will be on. Yeah, we're agreeing on that, Ryan. Like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, footballers, you said like they got to hack it. I think some footballers can. I think some can't. I think we have to be very careful in the industry with stuff these days, to be fair. Any word on Bananas Con? It's up at the end of the year. There's been nothing talked about it, so I'm hoping to. Yeah, Jesse Lingard won't come here. If we go down, Bernard will leave. Possibly. It depends. It all depends on what he wants to do. He might be happy in Sheffield. You don't know. Liverpool is trying so hard to get the World Cup, I guess. Back in the game after layoff now. Yeah. Now if we go down, we'll lead. Even man, no Gassam in midfield and a midfielder who want to get game time for PSG. You're clutching at that one, but I do get it. I do understand it, but I still don't know where we got Gatherman and Masaba from. Who were the people who recommended him? But I do get that. It makes sense. 39 people watching, 20 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Everything helps. If you want to become a member, please do so. I thought Valentine was okay last night, but I haven't seen enough of him to really say much, if I'm honest. He looked okay last night. Last night he looked very good. But it's having that consistency. We haven't seen a consistent run of game from Bernard. I think he's one of our best signings so far. I think he's up there. He's up there with one of the good ones. I think him, Masaba have been up there as a good one as well. It makes you wonder what also were going through the whole situation with Johnson, why Johnson wasn't getting a game, because Johnson now looks like he's back up to form and looking really good. We should bring back Gary Hooper. How old is Gary Hooper now? Isn't he playing in non-league at like not Brentford, Barnet? Isn't he at Barnet or something like that? It's interesting because I'll do a quick poll, actually. Let me do a poll. I ain't done one of these in a while. Poll. All right, here we go. Hang on. Need. All right, got a poll running. That poll. Right, we're running a poll. Let's see how that goes. Let me put that so I can't see it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. There it goes at the top. Let's have a look. Paul Barnes was better last night. Who remembers he's a defender yet? Barnet, that's how he is. Juff me, or did Valentine look knackered though? Yeah, he did. I have seen the things on Twitter about Valentine. I'm not going to go into it here, but might understand why he's a little bit knackered. Not sure. I originally heard that Hendrick might be leaving in the going back, but I can't see why Newcastle will recall him unless they have got someone ready to buy him. 38 people watching, 22 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Every little helps. Isn't there all of the above category? Yeah, really should do. Actually, Sheffield did the best. True. I don't get how we will probably let Henry go back in January, but keep Fletcher. New podcast. I think it's coming out tomorrow. We recorded it yesterday. Did we do it yesterday? Oh, my days have gone into one. I think we recorded it yesterday, so it should be coming out tomorrow, I hope. Fletcher didn't look that bad last night. I actually think Danny does want to keep Fletcher. I've not heard anything that he's not. It seems like Fletcher's doing okay for him. Well, we're not playing Hendrick to fair. True. I think Danny will sign Fletcher on a permanent deal for some reason. That's an interesting take. I will be disappointed to see Gregory leave. Yeah, the Gregory thing's interesting because Gregory is lined up with a potential move, potentially going to Wrexham. And I wouldn't blame him. I'll be honest with you, I would not blame him at all. It's a rebuild at FC, but will Chansiri spend the cash? That is the $1 million question. Will Chansiri give him the money to spend? Now, here's the thing. I think if Tom's still in here, Tom made a very good point to me offline. You don't tend to get a lot of players in January. It's never really... Oh, get in, Forest One. I get to send a message to my mate later. Get in. Looking forward to that. Yeah. Looks like Moore will be recording Rose. Yeah, I've seen that. I would. He's banging form at Blackpool at the minute. He's playing some really good football, if I'm honest. Playing really well. I'm actually quite impressed with what he's doing. SWAT deal for Mullins. I know it won't get him, I can dream. I think Mullin would be better. The thing is, Mullin was one of the ones I wanted to get when I found out he wasn't going to sign at Cambridge, but it seems like the money at Wrexham just talked. If Chansiri does, there's high hope for the future club. Yep. Until disappointed that the last time he's leaving FIFA. Yeah, it's what it is. He's old. Now, want to retire, they retire, and he can't do it anymore. Let's have a look at this. Let's look at this then. Beadle, what about him? You mean the keeper or our head of recruitment? We'll get a left back and striker before anything else. I actually don't think Fletcher been that bad. He got a bit about him. He's not a goal scorer. He's won that 50-50 when to send back and keep. I get that. I'm a little bit the same on that one, actually. Let's have a look what we got in the chat. Let's see what it was. 47% say striker, 28% say keeper, 14% say midfielder, and 9% say defender. James Beadle, he will be a good signing. He will be a very, very good signing. It just all depends if Brighton want to recall him from Oxford and if they're willing to let him go a bit further up the league kind of thing. But he's been good. Just our luck for Road to turn out to be different between us and them staying up. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Jeremy. I reckon Mullin could do a job in the Championship, to be fair. The link with that keeper gone a bit dead. I won't lie. Turn my heating off so I don't keep it on. Someone said we should sign Macaulay Langstaff. Not a bad shout. He's been in really good form. 26. Banging it in for... see you later, Jackson. Hope you well, mate. Have a good rest of your evening, mate. I think he's banging them in League 2. Not County will want a lot for him, though. I think he was touted at something like 500k he could have gone for in the summer. He will be a lot more than that for him to go. Jeremy Beadle in goal with his little hands. Oh, God. It wouldn't be a bad shout, but it'd be interesting to see what happens. We'll let Gregory, James, Hendrick, Backinson, and register Momo. I think, to be fair, I actually think we will register Momo because I believe... if I'm not mistaken, if Buckley's injury is till the playoffs, I think we can unregister him and then register Momo. We'll see what happens. I did mention Langstaff. He's a very good player. I rate him a lot. Martin Walker, probably too old for what we need. Thing is, I think the players who we bring in is going to be interesting. I think they're going to be young, but I think they're going to be smart. I'm intrigued to see what Danny brings in. Thoughts on Wayne Rooney's manager career? There you go. Oh, I could have gone with... Interesting you say that, Barry. Dembele is one that Dex wanted us to sign yonks ago. And we never did, and we should have done. 40 people watching, 22 likes. Hit that like button if you could, please. If you want to become a member, it's $4.99 a month, and super chats are on, and everything goes back into the channel and just help build it to what it is. Sing, not gonna lie, I feel bad for Reece James. Other than last season, he hadn't really had much game time for a few years now. No, and he's getting to that age where he needs to play week in, week out. I think Reece James was one of the ones where it sounded like we just needed to get a player in, so we got him in. And then once the player got in, it just everything went sideways, kind of thing. So it wasn't great. I don't know why Birmingham got rid of Eustace. It's a mistake. They did it years ago when they brought in Zola for similar reason. By the way, this is going into a Mohawk soon, so I'm looking forward to that. They did it a couple of years ago when they brought Zola in, wanted a big name, and it failed. I don't understand why they would do it. Surely Leicester beat Huddersfield, so the gap remains, as it would be nice to win and close the gap. It would. When is Delgado back? No one really knows with the Delgado. I think I heard something that it might be March, but I'm not too sure. I was watching an old TWU said we should get Rodak. I did. I do remember that one. I wonder what the LB light thick salt burst gout we brought in are going to bring back for rolling January. Could be interesting. Getting the feeling we're getting a lot better, a lot of players from abroad and more likely German league that Danny knows well. Yep. Wouldn't surprise if we get a couple of academy players from some Prem academies. I've got a funny feeling he'd think. Does anyone want the Man United fan reactions on him? Not going than flying, picking out they're funny. I always watch them. Always watch them. Can't find them funny. Birmingham was on shrooms when they made that decision. Yeah. Why would you want Delgado back? He's a squad player. To be fair, Delgado, we haven't really seen what he can do under Danny Rule yet. I believe he's only on a year contract, so it would only be this year and then he'll be gone. But the thing is, I think at a minute we need bodies. We need bodies as soon as possible, and the problem is we ain't got them. Because I can tell you right now, hang on, let me have a look here. See if this will allow me to do it. What's that set to? I believe that is set to a different screen. Where is it? Second half. That's. There you go. Apologies for that. You should have seen the chat there. I want got twine. I wish. Looks like Hull want him on a long term. Let's just have a look at the Wednesday teammate. Oh, hang on. It's super zoomed in. Yeah, I know why. Wait a minute. This isn't going to work. Come on. Are you going to work for me? Let's just do some quick moving around. There we go, team. First team. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Here we go. I think Danny will sort that loan from Red Bull team German work permit. The work permit, that will be an issue. Should have signed in 3 seasons before he went to Burnley. True. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Dawson, Vasquez, Charles. Fair enough. It is what it is. Palmer, Mr. Reliable. Bambo got 2 more back. Iorfa's out for pretty much the season. By the sound of it, Paul's just starting to get back in. We don't know when Delgado's going to be fit. Deshaun looks okay. Awickway looked up pretty good last night. Akin, hamstring, so we're not sure. James could get played, but could also go in January. Squillier, young lad from the academy. It's interesting we've seen more of these academy lot go in to the first team. Let's have a look at the midfield situation. Folks, injury. Byers, 3-match ban. Bannon, gonna have to rest a couple of games, I think. Johnson, looking really good. Backinson, we're not too sure if he's off to Standard Liège. Here, he can sign on a free and we won't get anything. Butley's injured and probably out till the season. Jeff Hendrick, not too sure what can happen. DRB, get him re-registered for Butley because Butley is going. And if you look up top, Lee Gregory possibly leaving, maybe going to League 2. Josh Windass just came back. No idea what's happening with this dude. He's back being injured again and it doesn't look great. Patterson, concussion, might be back for Hull, possibly. Was it? No, we can get concussed in Cardiff. Oh, he might not be back for Hull. So he could be gone out for Hull as well. Smith, injured, but also seems to get sick a lot, apparently. Ashley Fletcher, looked okay. And these two who are just starting to just look like they're doing the business, looking good as it stands. So it's interesting. We are short on people. We are short on numbers. And we need to start getting those numbers sorted soon. Yeah, Wilkes is a proper mystery. Bannon was very good at detail last night. He went off very limited movement up front. True. Barry, we need to look for the next Barry Bannon. And I really hope that's something we do. I've just been on the 72 review show and I said that how Donny lost how Donny lost Jane Coppinger, their midfield just seemed to fall away. And that's the thing. So it will be interesting what happens with that one. Would you want Cat? Looks like all in the chat might need to get our boots on. Yep. Proper waste of money at the minute, I will admit that. He's out for the season, Wilkes. If it is, I'd probably say find a way of cutting our contract with him. Because it's just not worked. I will admit, I was very much gassed on him. So it's interesting. Pato is indestructible. You are not. Would you want Cad to go if we got offered 5 million or more? Possibly, but it's where we will bend it. He's on a 4.5-year contract. It'd be interesting. Canamarchi market value increase with each game. It really does. Get our boots on. Sorry. Yep. Sorry, got it. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Is it standard? Standard. It will be over. Oh, interesting. It seems like Standard Liège are going to end Isaac Hayden's loan, and he's set to end the loan and loan him to another club in January. And I understand when they're looking at Backinson. Maybe there's something in that. Maybe there is something in that Hayden going back to Newcastle and they're looking at Backinson. I don't know. Interesting. Wilkes out for me. Let him go. Another Rose but he didn't cost them much. True. Yep, true. He didn't cost them much of Rose, so it don't feel like that much a thing. I think sometimes it just don't work. I can't even get my socks on, mate. I think you get transfers that just don't work at clubs. We've been very much had that at Wednesday where we let players go and then every other tweet when they're good or done well, it's like, oh, it's really good. Maybe we nearly got him. We nearly got him in the last day of the January transfer market, so it'll be interesting. Pato is a Luke Cannon, but cause a problem, and that's what we missed. Defo, yeah. Pato plays very angry. To be fair, I'd rather have Hayden and Backinson. Fair enough. You know, it might happen. It might be a case of that what we do. Pato, for me, when he plays angry, you have to just calm him down a little bit because he makes mistakes. He gets too angry. But when he's playing good, like, you look for him getting that concussion, he was doing everything that he does. Everything he does is just running a ball down and just putting it everywhere it hurts. And it's very, very difficult to replace that because it's something you don't see that often in football these days. Yeah, I was sure Hayden was on a year long and he won't get a game at Newcastle. Worth a sniff, I think it is. To be fair, I thought most of Cardiff played angry. They did. It's worth a sniff. I think it's a good shout. It's just a Cardiff thing. I can see that. Volk plays a bit angry at times. Then again, so can Barry. They can all play a little bit angry at times. Let's be honest with you. Sometimes it's a good thing for them to play angry. Sometimes it's not. But it can be interesting. I think we are going to be very busy at this transfer window. I think I'm going to be very busy this transfer window. Remember Boss, our old goalkeeping coach, apparently he'd been terrible actual with the Huddersfield teachers. Oh, really? Is it a Gothic temperament with Bannon and Pato and Bannon? Could be. Pato is another 100 bags of passion. He's determined, puts it all on the line, even if it means getting booked and injured and sent off sometimes. True. Was about the same thing. I agree. Is Hutch still at Reading? Is he actually still at Reading? Oh, he's there till 2024. So he contracted that up at the end of the season. Interesting. Has he played much this season? Reading 23 times. This season. Reading. Wait, what? Saying here that he ain't played this season. Okay. I loved bloody thingy. I love Sam Hutchinson. I was surprised to see Adam Reach is still at West Brom. Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't been let go yet. He played 12 times this season for Reading, which is not great. Not great. 34, Jesus. Yeah, I'm surprised Reach is still there. I am very surprised that he's still there. Will do. He's one player that I wasn't expecting to still be. I thought they would have let him go. Lewis Wingy's at Reading too. Yeah, Wingy's doing really well there, actually. West Brom. Hey up, Jordy, I didn't. The shame it never worked out for Lewis Wing at us, because I thought there was something in with him. Adam Reach is injured. That's why we haven't seen much of Adam Reach. He's had a thigh problem since he's expected to come back on the 1st of Jan for West Brom. Interesting with Adam Reach. I thought injury history. Oh, yeah. So at West Brom, he has had a lot of injuries. Thigh problem, a knee injury, an ankle problem. Yeah, he's not had a good time there. Sad to see what happened to Denner. He hasn't played since leaving to Portugal. I thought he played one game. Thought Denner played a game. Remember when Hutchinson headed the post against Derby and we got relegated? That was a bad time. Yeah, so close. He played against Leeds. Reach. When did he play Leeds? Has he just come back? If it has, he's just come back. Kind of thing. But it'll be interesting. Anyway, I've been going for... How long have I been going for? I have been going for 55 minutes. So we will be going in a minute. I will go and spend time with my other half and my little one and just see what... So, did he play last night? Oh, he's back then. To be fair, I didn't keep an eye on yesterday's games. I did hours and that was it. I'll be honest with you. If he came back last night, then that's good for them that he'd come back. Not good for... Do we play them again soon? We do, don't we? Good for him coming back then. Good for him coming back. We'll see what happens. Do you know if Morgan Fox still plays? I think he's... Oh, now you're asking me. He is still at... he's at QPR. He's at QPR. He played 9 times this season. Yeah, he played 9 times at QPR, so interesting that one. He joined on a 2-year deal. So he's not played that much. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. We're going to have an interesting transfer window. That is something I know for a fact. Last home game of the season is West Brom. Thank you very much. It was still at Bradford. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we do in the January window. Hopefully, I should have new internet in the middle of that as well. In the middle of that. So hopefully that won't cut me off too much. I've still got internet from my current provider for a little bit before it gets switched over, and it will be a lot faster. So I bet videos on transfers and in general, everything going up a lot faster and everything a lot easier to do. Thank you for watching tonight. It's been a good one. It was nice to have a chat. Before I go, have a happy new year. Have a very safe New Year's Eve as well. Let's all make sure we'll all come back in one piece. And Scott Hogan is in Sheffield. Could just be in Sheffield. He did play at Sheffield United. Let's just see what happens in the January window. Look after yourselves. Please make sure you do. We'll see you all in the next year. There will be a preview out tomorrow for the whole game. Should be out about 5 p.m. And then the whole game, I'll debate if I'll do a watch along yet. I'll see what happens. Actually, probably going to be a review because I've got something else to go to as well. So have a good one, and we'll see you next year. And let's see if we get 3 point versus Hull. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. You have been the Punk Chef 41 crew. I have been Punk Chef 41. Thank you for watching. I will see you later.